months and 24 days into the year, and I've been reflecting. I've been having some reflections. Let me just put away my phone. Sorry, it's just me and you now. It's just me and you. I've been having some reflections on my year and my life in general, and I was just trying to figure out, like, you know, where's my life going? What's going on? Is this something I'm enjoying? Am I enjoying my life? Am I enjoying my life? Ooh, just trying to get comfortable. Am I enjoying my life? Is this like a good time that I'm having? And honestly, I'd say this is the first time in like ever that I've ever sat down and reflected on my life and been like, I'm doing a good job. I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna be doing. Like, I'm actually doing pretty well for myself. It's mainly because I actually had low expectations. I had zero expectations at the beginning of the year. I just kind of wrote in my journal that this year I'm not gonna have any resolutions, any goals, any crazy things. I'm just gonna like do my best. That's it. But I journaled and I came to the conclusion that I can't keep beating myself up every single year because I haven't cured cancer, I haven't ran 100 kilometers, I haven't won marathons, I haven't saved puppies and kittens. Like, I can't keep on beating myself up every single year and being like, you did not achieve this, you did not achieve that, you did not achieve this, which is weird because I do achieve things, but they just end up not being according to plan. So it ends up just feeling really, really awful, like not a very fun time. But at the beginning of the year, I made a decision and I said, I'm just going to do my best. I kind of realized that I really did not have the capacity to be trying to force myself or push myself into a mold that I just wasn't comfortable being in yet. I was just trying to take out the ideas of success, if that makes sense. The ideas of being perfect, the ideas of productivity, of hustle culture. I was just trying to take that away and just exist and just be okay with me just existing. And I personally say I have accomplished that. Every single day I am grateful, I am kind, I do my best to do my best. I don't know, I do my best on the day, and sometimes it's a lot, sometimes it's not that much at all. Maybe sometimes the best is just waking up and going to sleep. At some point, just getting through the day. And I came to the realization that I'm actually happy now, if that makes sense. Like, it's weird because I didn't think I was gonna get to this point. I thought at least I was gonna take some, like, what, 5 years of healing and growth to finally feel something, to finally feel like content, but like I'm starting to feel like myself again. It's been a quiet return to myself. Last month, when I was like reflecting a little bit on some stuff and kind of realizing that I held resentment and anger towards certain things, it felt like a slap on my face. It felt like, oh my gosh, I haven't healed, I'm still struggling, like, oh my gosh, like it felt like I was taking 10 steps back. But I'm just kind of realizing that life is not linear. It's just not linear. You're just gonna have to feel shit sometimes. It's not like I wake up every day and I'm farting rainbows, and that's just not the case. But it's just kind of realizing that I hold myself and I hold my emotions and I hold space for myself with such greater depth than I used to, and that's something to take note of. For so many years, I always had this emptiness inside of me, this feeling like I'm never gonna be able to get rid of this. I used to really sit there and think to myself, I think I might actually always have this feeling of just emptiness inside of me. And now I'm sitting in front of a camcorder being like, actually I'm pretty good. I'm great. I'm happy. And that is That is pretty cool. That is so cool. I was reading a couple of diary entries earlier, and I felt like reading some of them to you. This has been my journal since 2022. This was gifted to me by a friend. Shout out to you. And I stopped writing in this, I think this year in February. I stopped writing in it and I bought a new one. This was on the 18th of February. That's a lie. It was on the 18th of January 2024. This is the second last entry I've ever had in this book. I've cried so many tears, but I've also experienced joy. Watching The Office, driving the kids to school, listening to music, I felt ounces of peace, moments of hope. This discomfort I feel is growth. It's uncomfortable, but I must see it through. I need to continue digging deeper. I truly feel it is time for a change. I'm tired of feeling bad about myself and victimizing myself so much. I'm the artist of my life, and I'm starting afresh. I've got a blank canvas before me and I'm excited to fill it with beautiful things. I will live in a beautiful dream. That was on the 18th of January. This is on the 23rd of February 2024. This is the last entry I ever wrote in this book. Today feels great. The sun is streaming through my curtains and I hear the birds chirping. Last night I had some time to realize how much I've dreaded existing in solitude. I have no idea when I started disliking my own company, but I would like to change that. I'm going to put more effort into doing things without the distraction of my phone. I'm going to allow myself the discomfort of my solitude. Eventually, it should get easier. If I do it every day, I will manifest joy in my solitude until it comes. And it's so cool! This is a seed that was sown, planted, I don't know, months ago. And here I am and I'm like, I love my solitude. There was a time when I didn't like being alone. That's so crazy. This video is not about me bragging about how happy I am, okay? This is kind of like, I guess, hope. If I don't know who you are, whoever's watching, you could either be as happy as I am, and if that's the case, welcome to the gang, welcome to the team. But if you're not, that's cool too. And this is just kind of to say that it's gonna get better. And I know, you're looking at me like, girl, we've heard that before. TikTok baddies have been on that for centuries now. But it will get better. It's just kind of like, I'm not proclaiming this kind of like state where I'm always happy, I'm always optimistic, I'm always smiling, because that's not the case. Because I think what I have now is not just joy. It's not just like this fabricated, oh, I'm always happy kind of joy, but it's kind of like I am deeply grateful to be living like a human experience, if that makes sense. Like I sit there and I'm like, I feel so sad right now, and I'm so grateful because that means I'm a human being. Eventually you're gonna realize that the love, the joy, the peace, the comfort, everything you've ever wanted is right inside you. It's right there inside of you. It's right there inside of your heart. And the moment you begin to look inwards, and I have no idea what looking inwards looks like for you. I can only attest for myself, and I can't even give you the instruction manual for that. It's really not something I can just give to you. But the moment you look inwards, the moment you like actually sit down and you're like, okay, let's do something here. Let's make some magic. Let's return back into ourselves. The moment you do that, you're gonna realize how beautiful life is. And who cares if that person hurt you? Who cares if that thing didn't work out? Who cares if that school didn't pick you? Who cares if that person didn't pick you? Who cares about all the things that you've gone through that have hurt you and have made you the way you are? Who cares? Because you're gonna realize that everything that you need is right inside of you. Believe it or not, I once thought getting a septum piercing was gonna make me happy. I thought getting a septum piercing was gonna solve all of my issues. I feel like this is kind of such a rambly little session, and I hope that you get something out of this. You know, I really do. I genuinely hope you know with your entire heart, you are loved. You are loved. You are, trust me, you're loved. And it's weird because like I will always convince myself that I'm not loved, I'm not wanted, no one wants me. If they knew me, they wouldn't want me. But that's just the Delulu talking. Delulu is not the Sululu. You just need to remind yourself that you're loved. I don't know by who, but you are. Do you ever sit there and think about the fact that like your entire body just conspires to keep you alive? Like, full vibes. Like every single day you wake up, your entire body is like a machine, and it just conspires every single day to keep you breathing. And you're gonna sit there and say you're not loved? Come on now. I hope that you endure, if that makes sense. I hope that you continue forth. I hope that you don't sit there and feel hopeless. Because sometimes I felt hopeless too. There have been times when I was like, hey, I don't really like existing. This is not very fun. But here I am, and I'm glad that I made through that, because I wouldn't be able to experience rude. I wouldn't be able to experience the joy that I experience now. I'd be sad not existing. I don't know. There have been times when I didn't understand what was the purpose of this whole thing. And honestly, there doesn't have to be a purpose, by the way. You don't need a purpose to live. Like, you're alive. Like, that's enough. Please. But I'm just so happy to be here and to make this video for anyone who wants to watch it. So that's all I have to say. I'm actually happy. And you will too, if you aren't already. This is the fit. It's like a whole 50 sets. Do you think I'm a goal person? Or
Yes.
do you think I'm just like very versatile and just like anything suits me?
I think you're just a gold person. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I just changed to gold. So we got second low piercing. And we also got gold septum now. Hi. Hi. It's me, Anissa. How are ya? Today I woke up on crack. I woke up and realized that the dosage that they put into my bloodstream might have been a little too high. Hi! You look so pretty! Look at your afro!
Oh, that is a nice shirt.
Yeah? Thank you.
We'll talk about it later.
Hi, Sean! How are you, Sean?
Doing great. Life requires us to alter our reality. I just have to feel it. You know, one thing I realized is that if you're not ready to let someone go, just don't. That's what I'll do. That's not how it should go.
I love that. That's who doesn't see
Mufaro, when you see this on YouTube, hi girl. It's actually life in reverse. Like when you reverse it, it's actually just it.
Cause I must make you the perfect evening. I try my best to put the priest inside a jam jar.